Hi everybody, John Gill here from Journey into the Martial Arts. And look who I have here. Stan the Man Witz, the man from the USA World Championships all these years. I had such a great time coming here from Australia, originally from 1998. Now I live here, so it's a little bit less expensive to get from Los Angeles to here, Stan.
Yeah,
so that's
true.
good.
That's
So it's still worth coming and winning those titles, so thank you very much for putting it on. You put on such great events, and it's good that we're back into it in
right,
June
after the
2021.
pandemic. Yes, sir.
So
it's good to be back into it.
yeah,
It really
mate,
does.
it's been a tough time for everybody in
Missed
the
you
martial
all.
arts field, and any field for that matter. We all know that, and we're just good back. We can glad we can get back into it this year. And
Right.
what I'd like to know, and the audience likes to know, is how did it all start? First of all, can you tell us about your where you're born and bred? When did you first start about your own martial art history, and then lead into how you got the world champs going?
Well, we'll do a brief thing. I started when I was 10 years old. Started with actually was a police officer with the Torrance Police Department. Used to twist me up as a little kid, and we so the whole neighborhood was taking karate lessons from him, and that's how we started. And then we evolved from there. I evolved into training in Shotokan. My first black belt I received was in Shotokan.
Shotokan.
Then I, from there, I went into Master Holsting. I did trained with him for about 4.5 years. Became a black belt in Taekwondo. And with Chuck Norris, I was trained with that organization. And
Tell us about Chuck. That was pretty cool.
yeah, that was cool. I actually used to do all the PR for his organization. And design his original certificates for the Chankukdo Federation.
You were a graphic designer then as well.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I still am. I guess you don't lose that.
Yeah, you got once you get the knack.
Yeah, exactly. So did a lot of stuff with him and his organization, and through him I was able to meet Gene LaBelle. Trained with Gene for years, and the rest is kind of history. I went from Gene to just starting a system with Master Brewer, who was he was in the Chinese Kung Fu. Trained with him for until just a few years back.
Was this in Las Vegas, obviously, that stage?
It was actually started in Carson City. with
Carson
him.
City, right.
Carson City, Nevada. Not California.
Nevada.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's just I trained with. So I've trained in the Korean styles, trained in the Japanese Okinawan styles, and the Chinese styles. So.
And of course, grappling with the one and only Gene LaBelle.
Oh yeah, well,
who's
the
the
judo,
best of the best, isn't he?
Yeah,
Amazing.
Yeah, Judo Gene. There's no better than him. He's the grandfather of grappling. He's amazing. He really is.
I know, he's awesome.
Amazing guy. Just talked to him just a few days back, and he's doing well. He's doing well. For him, he's getting up there.
He's in his 80s now or something.
Yeah, we won't give his age away.
No, we're not allowed to say that.
No,
It's a secret. Just like won't tell our age either. But
like he always says, when in doubt, choke him out.
when in doubt, choke him out. That's it.
If we give his age away,
We might get choked out.
We may be. We used to give a patch away.
That'd be a privilege to be choked out by Gene LaBelle.
Well, that's right. He used to give you a patch when you were.
That's it. I love it. When in doubt, choke him out. I love it. So when did your own system start? You teaching, and was it in Vegas or somewhere else?
Actually, it was in Vegas.
Yes.
It's been, oh my lord.
And what's your system called?
It's called Universal Systems of America. We started it with Master Brewer and Master Kentish and myself. So we had the influences of not only the Japanese, but the Chinese and the Korean, and it was all kind of, I believe we were probably the first, or one of the first MMA styles really out there.
And what year was that? Do you remember what year?
Oh my, gosh, that was probably 85.
85, 95, yep.
Yeah, awesome. It's been a long time. And so we started that system, and then when Mr. Norris brought the Gracies over to the United States, he's the one that actually brought them here to begin with. We started training with them, and from there, he brought the cousins over. We won't get into all that, but he brought the Machado brothers, the cousins of the Gracies, over, and then I trained with them for quite a while, and then Gene took me in as his student instead. So then I switched from Machado brothers to Gene.
That is awesome. So you're teaching out at Las Vegas, and then how did the World Champs start and all the other IMAC? How did IMAC start? Your International Martial Arts Council.
We have to back way up on that. The World Championships started, obviously not as the World Championships. It started as the USA Nationals.
Right.
Standing for not United States of America. It was standing for Universal Systems of America.
Oh, okay.
And then the Eagles thing where it says United States most prestigious karate competition. They used to say in that very same eagle, in the very same ribbon, it said Universal Systems of America. If you look at the really early stuff, you'll see where the lettering changed.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So, but that was kind of the beginning, and Universal Systems being that we were a mixed martial art, and we taught everything from the fighting arts to the healing arts. Taught shiatsu and
that's good.
massage therapy, some joint, bone manipulation, chiropractics. All part of our system.
That's always good to have that as well.
Yeah,
Then you might get yourself hurt, then you got to get yourself fixed up.
That's right. Well, mostly we had to, our kids, when we teach our kids program when we first started, you teach kids the muscles and bones and the body systems and what their function is. And they're at a Thanksgiving dinner, and the little Joey says to Grandma, "Yeah, I hurt my tibia," or just calls it one of those names, and I mean Grandma's sold. I mean, I would suggest any martial arts instructor to teach the kids some anatomy and teach them some things that will be useful.
Well, yeah, that's right. The
It's
systems.
not the collarbone; it's the clavicle.
Right, that's a good idea.
So they had to know so many bones and so many body systems and stuff just to get their next belt.
That's good.
So by the time they were a brown belt in our system, they were damn near a nurse or a doctor's assistant.
So then they learned how dangerous or how effective techniques could be as well
absolutely.
on certain parts of the body.
And they also learned how vulnerable they are. I mean,
how vulnerable they are. Yes.
Absolutely. I mean,
what
we
to
as
protect.
black belts, I think we more than anybody realize that. I mean, if it's your day and you're going down, you're going down. It doesn't matter how many black belts you got on you. You can't block what you don't see coming, and it's made me very humble over the years.
Right. To learn all about the whole system in the body. That's awesome.
Yeah, and
that's good. Good
learn
idea.
to keep your hands up.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Unlike Olympic Taekwondo, they're putting their hands down because they know they're not going to get punched in the head. It's totally different from sport to
At
the
least
street.
they hope, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, they hope.
So it's all the different systems. Some are more sport orientated.
Right.
Some are obviously street. So it's good to know
That's what's
both,
really,
of course.
That's what's really cool about what I do is I've been able to use. I'm moving into IMAC. But IMAC was International Martial Arts Council, and that started with the World Championships. And I would pick, arguably I have the best teams in America that come, and all over the world that come and compete here. And they don't bring their second best students.
No.
Armenia's not going to bring their ninth best student and have them represent their country. So I would hand select the competitors. I would see these like Team Hawaii and Master Paul Main. I mean, his Hawaiian team took back home like 60 trophies. Thinking, take me to your leader. I want to know who this guy is.
Yeah.
And so the students introduced me to Master Main. He became an IMAC black belt master now. That's kind of how we would pick our school operators, is people that had to at least be a third degree in a respectable system. And then we take them under our wing as well. We don't change their system. We just add to what they're already
that's
doing.
good. Yep. And then they do the tournament circuit.
And the tournament circuit it's more of an endorsement, not necessarily a circuit. And that's why we survived so long, because we don't charge anybody. We give the awards every January at the IMAC award ceremony. If you've placed first and fourth place in any event, any reputable event, we can check that out pretty easily, and you're eligible to have one of those IMAC awards for free. If you want more than one, then you have to pay for it. But you get one if you can show that you placed first through fourth in the Diamond Nationals or U.S. Open or any reputable tournament. You get a free award.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
those are very good.
So we're honoring martial artists.
You're great like that actually over the years. It's amazing.
It was an accident that happened, but now it's 15, 18 years into it, and people have these IMAC discs from all these different years, which is really cool.
And I think your fees are very, very good, very compared to what I'm doing now with pickleball. It's costing me like $150 to go in events and things like that. Whereas here it's like $40 to go in a self-defense event, and it's very fair, the way, and what you offer is amazing. And the big Saturday night show, it's been fantastic over the years.
You've been part of that show.
Yes.
I don't know if you've told your audience or not, but this guy is undefeated world champion numerous times. He's always a joy to watch at the finals. When we have our final show, we never miss having him come up and demonstrate what he had done. Usually it's on Friday, but this year it's going to be on Saturday morning.
For the self-defense event, that's right.
So
that's right.
he's amazing guy himself. So.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's been such a journey for me. I've just loved it so much coming here, and it was interesting. I felt pressure, or the money I had to spend to come to America, but because I've been so successful, it's definitely worth it, and helped my, for my teaching and everything, and just meeting you and all these other great people in the martial arts in America, and now living here, meeting my wife, of course, and now living here, it's great. So all the Ukis over the years. Josh and Jeremy Roy, the Tai Chi twins, throwing them around, and now this event, Greg Romero, who's on the camera right now, so you can't see him, but you'll see him in the action at the moment, and things like that, and all the others over the years. It's been so much fun, and you put on amazing events.
Well, thank you.
And I just want it now that COVID's
kind of we all do it.
Kind of over. We all do it. Yeah, you got a great team.
I mean, well, it's not just us; it's the competitors. I mean,
exactly.
All these people like yourself. I mean, you'll come at any given time, and he'll be out judging. I mean, without the judges, volunteering their time for the beginners and the people. I mean, we're basically their servants anyway.
Yep.
Once we reach black belt and then master level, like you are, you're here to serve the newer people that are coming to martial arts. That's what I think is so beautiful about our art, is watching it. I've watched it evolve over years and years, and it's the same people, the same main faces year after year, and we're all getting old together.
Yes. Old and grey. We'll go to that great dojo and dojang in the sky one day, but we'll have a lot of fun along the way, eh?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Thanks, Stan. This is awesome, and thanks so much for being who you are in the martial arts. Your amazing contribution.
Well, thank you.
And
so are you.
Thanks, mate. I mean, yes, these tournaments have been such just a highlight of my life coming over. I was lucky to be taught by Grandmaster Sung Lee with Hapkido and Taekwondo, and I've just implemented his great techniques to come and win these events and have so much fun, and I just love the martial arts, as you know, and I'll continue to the day I pass to the great dojo and dojang in the sky.
That's
and
very
we'll have lots of videos out there, and we've still got our YouTube channel with John Gill Self Defense and Martial Arts Instruction YouTube channel. And of course, your website's
USAWorldChampionships.com.
USAWorldChampionships.com. So support Stan, Grandmaster Stan Witz, and the IMAC, and come into tournaments. Now that things are opening up, we're going to have so many great events.
Yes, we got a lot of events. We're doing quite a few more in California this next year.
Yep.
We do 2 here in Las Vegas, 1 in June, 1 in January. So come out and visit us.
Thanks, Stan. Thanks so much.
Sure.
Thanks, everybody. Take care. If you're not into martial arts, you need to be. See you guys, and those who are, keep it going.